All right, very well. Um, Good evening, everyone. Please make sure you mute your microphone. It is very important that you mute your microphone. Very soon, I will be sharing my screen now so that everybody can see my screen. Do you understand? If you can hear me loud and clear, please raise up your hand. We are about to start. If you can hear me loud and clear, please raise up your hand. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Okay, this is nice, very good. This is nice, very good. Okay, yes, that's good. So here's the thing. At any point in time, if you have any question at all, if you have any question at any point in time, just go ahead and raise up your hand, or you can just type the question in the chat section. But I will see it faster if you raise up your hand. So if you raise up your hand, I will ask you to unmute your microphone and ask your question. Do you understand? So I am already recording this class. So for people who will not be able to join us, or for people who are having network issues or something, I will upload this class on YouTube so that you can follow through. But I would really like you to follow me so that I can take you through the whole process. So very soon I'll be sharing my screen so that you guys can see my screen. I can walk you through what you're going to do. Now, I want to believe that everybody understands why we are using XAMPP. XAMPP is a local server application. All right, it's like we are creating a local server on our system. Yesterday, I took my time to explain to you guys what a server is. Do you understand? So in order for us to host a website, you need a server. So we are kind of like, XAMPP is enabling us to create a local server on our computer. That is why we are installing XAMPP, all right? So don't get it twisted. Now, I'm going to take you through the process of installing WordPress. Remember that I asked you guys to download XAMPP and download WordPress. You are going to install XAMPP. After you've installed your XAMPP, right, you are also going to download WordPress, which is a zip file. First of all, maybe some of you, after you install XAMPP, and then you close it, you don't know where it is. Let me show you where you can find it. So I'm sharing my screen now. Please raise up your hand if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please raise up your hand. Okay, very good. Very good. No, nice. So, okay, that's nice. Please, I want to be sure everybody is following through. Okay, so this is where you are going to find. This is where you are going to find it. Just go ahead to your open your Window Explorer. So after you open your Window Explorer, go to this computer. Open your local disk. Immediately after you open your local disk, local disk C. Open XAMPP. You will see a folder here called XAMPP. You see a folder here called XAMPP. Just open it up. Immediately you open it up, you will see a bunch of things inside. Do you understand? You see a lot of. Just scroll to the last part. Scroll to the last part, and you are going to see XAMPP control. You are going to see XAMPP control right here. Just click on it and open it. That is the application. That is the XAMPP control panel. Do you understand? That is the XAMPP control panel. So this is what I want you to do. Immediately after you've gotten this, just go ahead and click on it on the taskbar here. Left click on it. Left click on it and pin it to taskbar so that it will be there. Every time you need it, you don't need to come inside here. You can just go ahead and then start it directly from your taskbar. All right. So immediately after you are done, after you have your XAMPP control panel up and running, what you need to do is to go ahead and start Apache and start MySQL. Do you understand? Start Apache and start MySQL. Now, some people, they sent me a DM that they are having issues with their Apache and MySQL. It is not starting up. The reason for that is, number one, maybe probably the port in which Apache or MySQL or PHP wants to use to run, another application is already using it. It's going to have issue, all right? Or another similar issue that you guys can face, a popular issue that guys face, is the issue of these API runtime issues, which means you don't have 2015, you don't have 2015 Visual Studio installed. Do you understand? And I already sent video tutorials on how you can go about that. So, but if you successfully have your Apache and your MySQL turned green, and then everything is running good, then you can work with me here. Then we can go. Now, if you are having issues at this point, you won't be able to proceed with us. All right. First of all, if you are with me, if your Apache and your MySQL started well, please just raise up your hand. If you are with me and your Apache and your MySQL is running well, raise up your hand right now. Okay, very good. This is nice. Okay. All right. This is nice. Oh, very good. Very good. Okay, let's continue. Now, what you need to do is to open your browser. The browser I'm going to recommend is Firefox or Chrome. Please don't use Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is not very good, right? Microsoft Edge is not very good. Don't use Microsoft Edge, please. Just go ahead and use Firefox or Chrome. I've not tried Opera Mini with it, but I think Firefox and Chrome is good. All right. So what I need you to do is to type localhost. Let's see if your Apache and your MySQL is running good. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I ask you guys to install install XAMPP is that in order for you to create a website, we know that you need to buy a domain. But then you can't just be buying domain anyhow without knowing how to design websites. Or I can't just ask you to be using your money to purchase domain just to practice. No. The point of XAMPP is such that we can create websites directly on our laptop, hosted on our laptop. We don't have to buy a domain. That's number one. Number two is that you don't need internet connection. If you want to practice, you don't need internet connection. You can do everything on offline. So that's the reason why we installed XAMPP, right? So just go ahead and type localhost. Just type localhost and click enter. If you get this welcome environment, if you get this welcome screen, then you are good to go. You understand? If you get this welcome screen, then you are good to go. So check it out. This XAMPP contains Apache. Apache is the local server. MariaDB is a database, whatever, and PHP and Perl. Those are backend languages, right? So, all right. So here is what we are going to do right now. Okay, you are raising your hand. Do you have a question? Okay, just give me a while. All right. Okay, let's just continue. Let's continue. Oh, do you guys know how I got here? Let me go back. Localhost. I said I wanted to explain something before I go. Now, here is the thing. There's something called database. Just look at, in a very layman term, just look at database as memory. Just look at whatever it is your memory card does. What does your memory card do? Your memory card stores something. It stores information for you to later read. You understand? If you have a memory card and you put it inside your phone, it stores maybe your music, your ebook, your videos, your Nollywood videos and all. It stores it such that your phone can go ahead and read it later, right? So what we are going to do here is that we actually need a database to be connected to our WordPress website. So what we are going to do right now is to connect our database to our WordPress website. Now, just go ahead and type localhost in your URL bar. Hope you guys are following me. localhost/php my admin. Localhost/php my admin. Press enter. Do you understand? Or if you don't want to do that, just come here and you see this navigation bar right here. Just come here and see PHP my admin here. Just click on PHP my admin and then you are going to get to this. You are going to get to these. All right, you are going to get to these. This interface right here. This is the PHP my admin page. This is your database area. All right, this is your database area. This is where you are going to set your database. Now, here's what we are going to do. We want to create a new database for our WordPress website. Come over here and click on, okay, first of all, before I go, if you are with me here, if we are together here, just raise up your hand. I want to make sure you guys are following me. If you are with me here, we are together here, just raise up your hand. Okay. Okay. Only 5 people are raising their hand. What's up with the rest? Are you guys with me? Okay, very good, very good. Okay, this is nice, this is nice. Just try as much as possible to follow through with me. And we still have a long way to go. So immediately after you have this like this, immediately after you get here, please mute your microphone. Okay, very good. Now just go ahead and click on new. We need to create a new database. Click on new. Do you understand? Please check this very, very well. After you click on new, after you've clicked on new, go ahead and name your database whatever you want. But just make sure everything you are naming your database, anything you are naming here, you can remember. Go ahead and name it, I don't know, maybe WP, let's say new WordPress DB. That's what I'm naming my own. You can name your own anything you like. Do you understand? New WordPress DB. Just go ahead and click on create. So here we have created a new website, sorry, a new database, like a new memory card called new WordPress DB. This new WordPress DB is where, you know that when you create a website, you want to upload pictures, you want to put text, probably sometimes you might want to put videos, you know, users and all these things. You need somewhere to save those information, and that is what a database is doing for you. Do you understand? So now click on this database that you just created, right? We need to add a user permission on it. Do you understand? When you have a database, we need to tell it that, okay, the person who will be able to access this database, because you can't just open your database for everybody to just go inside and start taking out stuff, right? Now, let's say you are creating a website for a company now, and then all their information, you want to save it inside the database. You have to make it secure.
Yeah.
Please mute your microphone.
Yeah, I'm in class. I'm in class.
Please mute your microphone. Your microphone is not muted. Please mute your microphone. All right. So as I was saying, you have to make sure that their information is secure, so that anybody, any hacker cannot just go inside your database and start, you know, messing with your database, because if they change anything inside your database, it will affect your website. So what we will have to do is to go to privileges right here. Do you understand? We've created a new database. You are not creating any table there. Just go to privileges. After you click on privileges, you won't have so much privileges here like this, right? But what you need to do is to add a new user. We want to add a new user that we have access to WP. I've created some bunch of websites, so I have some users already created here. Do you understand? So what we need to do is to add new. Just come over here and click on add new user account. Click on add new user account. Then you click on add new user account. It's going to ask you username, host name, and password. Do you understand? Make sure everything you put there are things you can remember. Now, what are you going to use as your own username? Me, I'll probably use username as, I don't know, dope Bigsam. Right? Just make sure anything you are putting here, make sure you remember, because those are the credentials we are later going to need in order to connect to our WordPress website. Now, at this host place, change it from any host, change it to local. Now, I see some of you, when you created your website, you were using root. It is a very bad idea to use root user on your WordPress website. Do you understand? It's very good to create a new user. Don't use root. Root is kind of like a global. It's kind of like a global user, and then you shouldn't really use it on your WordPress website like that. Always create a new user and connect it to your WordPress website. All right, just go ahead and type your password. What password do you want to use? I'm just going to use a simple password that I can remember, and then retype that. After you type it, now here is what is very important. Some people miss this, and then your WordPress website will not work. Come over here and global privileges here. Just check all, because we want to check all these things. We want to make sure our WordPress website has all these permissions. Just go ahead and check all. All right, please mute your microphone. Do you understand? So check all. After you check all, make sure everything here is checked. Right? Make sure everything here is checked. Okay. Okay. Very good. Please, if you have any question at any point in time, just unmute your microphone and talk to me. Unmute your microphone and talk to me. All right. So immediately after you click on that, immediately after you have everything.
I have a question.
Okay. Ask your question. What's up?
Please, I don't know how to go about the first stage actually, because I didn't get to connect on time. So
okay, the first stage.
Yeah, the first stage.
Okay, you know what? Let me finish. After I finish, I'll do a quick recap. Do you understand?
All right.
Okay, very good. So what you need to do?
Sir, please.
All right.
I have a question, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. I just got the chance to connect to the class now, so I've not been able to follow you from the beginning, sir.
Okay, very good.
Please, how can you help me with that, sir?
Okay. This is what will happen. After I finish, I'm just going to do a very quick recap before I go to the next phase.
All right, sir.
Okay, very good.
All right, thank you, sir.
Very good. Now, immediately after you click this, check all, just go ahead and click on go. Immediately after you click on go, it has already created a new user connected to connected to the new database you created, right? So we just created a new user. Please mute your microphone.
Please, I have a question, sir.
Okay.
Starting from the password, the retype, sir.
Okay.
How do we go to select all?
Sorry?
You said after we retype the password, then we'll go somewhere, select all. Can you, starting from the retype password, can you explain again, please?
Okay.
Starting from
hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Yeah, my question is in an addition to what the last person asked.
Okay.
Mine is that the username you told us to use a username we can remember, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm asking if you can use the same username for all the websites you create, since it's your own.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
All right, so that's my question.
Okay, very good. Now, everybody mute your microphone now. I will answer the questions now.
Pleasure, sir.
Okay. Now, all right, very good. Now, here is the thing. Immediately after you retype your password, just scroll down and go to where you will see global privileges. When you see global privileges, just check that box. Once you check that box, every privilege will be granted to this user you just created, and then scroll down and click on go. Here is the thing for the second question that you asked. Now, here's the thing. After you create a user, you can connect that same user to as much database as possible. Do you understand? You can grant privilege to one user to several databases. What I'm saying is that one user can have access to more than one database. But what I used to recommend is that always create a different user for a different database, especially if you want to create a WordPress website. Because if I create one user called Bigsam for more than 5 databases, if Bigsam has any issue or I forgot password to Bigsam, guess what? 5 websites has just been wasted. Do you understand? I won't be able to have administrative privilege on Okay, I won't be able to have administrative privilege on Bigsam. Now, guys, for free version of Zoom, we only have 40 minutes limit. So we are already running out of time. It's just warned me that we have 10 minutes more. So what will happen is that immediately after we run out of time, I will immediately create another meeting link, and then I will send it to the WhatsApp group so that everybody can join again. Do you guys get that? Do you understand? If you get what I just said, now raise up your hand. We are almost out of time. Do you understand? We are almost out of time. All right. We are almost out of time. Now, what will happen is that immediately after we are out of time, I will create a new meeting, send the link to the group, and then you guys can join back. Do you understand? So we'll try and wrap this up. Okay, very good. Let's continue. Let's continue. So I hope you get that. Immediately after you've created this, and then we are happy, just go ahead and everything is good now. Now, go back to the WordPress file that you downloaded. Go to the WordPress file that you downloaded, the zip file that you downloaded, right? After you just go to the zip file that you downloaded. Now, copy that zip file. It should probably be in your downloads. It should probably be in your downloads. Do you understand? Look for that WordPress file. After you look for that WordPress file, copy it in downloads. After you copy it in downloads, go to local disk, open XAMPP, and go to htdocs. htdocs. htdocs is very important. Open htdocs. After you open htdocs, right? After you open htdocs, this is what I want to do. What is the name of the website you want to create? Okay, sorry. After you get to htdocs, just copy that WordPress website, that WordPress file. This is my own WordPress file. Copy it there. WordPress 5 point whatever. This is it. Just copy it there. After you copy that zip file there, let it be there. Now, this is what I need you to do. What is the name of the website you want to create? What is the name of the website you want to create? Just think of the name of your website now. Now, go ahead and create a new folder. Now, call it that name. Let's say I want to create a website for, I don't know, for my church. And the name of my church is, Malian Church. Malian Church. All right. So that is the name of the church. That is the name of my website. I'll click OK. Do you understand? I want to create a website for Malian Church. Guess what I'm going to do? Come back to this, your zip file. This is your zip WordPress file. Just go ahead and extract it. Click on extract here. All right. Now, here's what I need you to do. Left click on it. Once you left click on it, go to extract here. Or extract to WordPress, whatever. Just extract the file. Yes, well. So immediately after you finish extraction, after you finish extracting the file, right? Immediately after you finish extraction, just open the folder. After you open the folder, you will see another WordPress inside. Open it. After you finish, you are going to see a bunch of files inside here. You're going to see a bunch of files inside it. What I need you to do, all right. What I need you to do is to copy everything. Copy everything. Do you understand? Copy everything. What I need you to do is to copy everything and then go back to htdocs. That particular folder that you create now, open it and then copy those files in it. Do you understand? Copy those files and paste them here. Do you get that? If you get that, raise up your hand now. We have 5 more minutes to go. Raise up your hand now, if you get that. Okay, very good. Very good. Don't worry if you're not following me, I will do a quick recap. Now we have 5 more minutes to go. Now, after you've copied everything, let's just stop here and then I'll create a new meeting link now. But before I go, I want to show you guys something. All right, I want to show you what I want to teach you. And then by the ending of this class that we are doing, if you follow me through, you'll be amazed at what you can do. So this thing is still copying. I'm still copying it inside this folder. So pending that time, let me show you something. Here is one of the websites I was working on for one that I was working on actually. Let me show you. It's a WordPress website. localhost / corporate. Now check this out. Check out this website. All right. Check out this website. How would you like to be able to build this kind of website? Now, if they ask you to pay more than 50,000 for this kind of website, is it not worth it? Right? And you can create this kind of website completely for free. You can create it completely for free. Like you are going to create it on your local host completely for free. Then after you finish creating it, you can now export it and put it online for everybody to see. Do you understand? So we have 4 minutes more for this Zoom class right now, right? We have 4 minutes more for this Zoom class. We have 4 minutes more for this Zoom class. Very soon I'm going to create a new link so that everybody can rejoin. Now, see, is this not beautiful? Please, if you think this is beautiful, just go to the comment section now and just type beautiful. Just type beautiful. I want to see you type beautiful, please. Type beautiful. I'm not saying anything. You just keep typing beautiful.
Please, sir, can I ask a question, sir?
Please ask
you
question.
said after creating this site for free, that we can put it online for people to see.
Exactly.
Well, I was told that if the site is for free, we won't be able to. People won't be able to access it. Do you mean we'll paste the picture online, or the actual site that people will be able to see it?
No.
Let's say we've not bought our domain name and local host.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that you've not bought your domain name. It is still on local host.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? This particular one you are looking at is still on local host. So what I'm saying is that you can create this website on local host even before you buy domain for your client. Let's say a client hire you to pay to design a website now. Instead of buying domain directly, don't buy domain. Just come over here and design the website. Then after you are done, because you won't need to connect to the internet, you won't need to waste your data, you won't need to waste money to buy domain. After you are done, you can now export this file on your local host.
Yes, sir.
And then buy domain. After you finish buying domain, you can now import it to that domain that you bought. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Exactly.
Sir.
All right. So we have 2 minutes remaining to go. Very soon, please. Now, if you think this is beautiful and you would want to know how you can make something like this happen, I will create a new link now. I will create a new video. Don't mind me. I'll create a new lecture link now so that you guys can join. I'll put it on WhatsApp right now. All right. We have about 2 minutes more to go. Do you understand? So this is actually very good. Let me see if I can still see another one that I create so that I can show you guys.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Okay.
Now, those of us that got lost along the way, how are we going to do it now?
Okay, very good. Here is the thing. I just said something now. Let me finish the first phase. Immediately after I'm done with the first phase, this lecture is sectioned into 2 phases. All right, we are finishing this lecture by 9. It's a section into 2 phases. Immediately after I'm done with the first phase, I'm going to do a very quick recap so that you guys can follow through. Do you understand? I'm going to do a recap so that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, very good. All right.
Excuse me, sir.
All right.
Sorry, I have a question, sir.
Okay.
I just want to confirm something, sir.
Okay.
You said we should go to the WordPress that we downloaded.
Okay.
Then we should copy it, then take it to the XAMPP folder. Then we should look for the htdocs.
Exactly.
Then we should copy and paste in the htdocs.
No. I told you that the name of the website you want to create. What is the name of the website? You yourself, what's the name of the website you want to create?
Okay, create the folder.
No, I'm asking you the name. What's the name of the website you want to create now? Come up with a name for me now.
Oluwatosin.
So you create